So I got up this morning to do, I think, two videos. One is about Harry and why I feel like he should be careful when he go back to the UK. Eventually he has to go back. And I decided to check Twitter, see what's going on. Little did I know that there is war of the words. Okay, words, WORDS. There's some war going on. Oh my goodness. So the first thing I saw here is the both side argument about the Sussex squad is invalid in my opinion. You come over, try to beat up my little sister, I throw your behind back over the fence. Oh my god, I'm gonna try not to laugh because many of these things are funny, but they could be serious. I mean, the thing is that, oh my god, I hope I could do this video without laughing because yes, they are serious, but the way the Sussex squads are responding to the thing, they're playing around, but the other side is taking them so dead serious. They are dead serious. Oh my god. Okay, let me try not to laugh. Seriously, I'm trying not to laugh with all of those tweets that I'm about to read. Okay, compose myself. Okay, let me start all over again. The both sides argument about the Sussex squad is invalid in my opinion. You come over, try to beat up my little sister, I throw your behind back over the fence. You say I've bullied you. Nonsense. Defense is not attack. If you don't like my apple, don't shake my tree. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to read at least 4 of them because I really want to get to the tweet that not the tweet, the video that I really want to do because I need to do small research there. So, but anyway, so some of the comment on that tweet says, what's AFIK? Oh my goodness. AFIK. Okay, I don't know what's AFIK. There are no accounts dedicated to spreading hate for Kate, but there's, all of this, Willie, Mickey, Maggie, whatever. God knows who else whose sole purpose is to spread and profit of hate for Meghan. The screenshots I see of this page are sickening. It's a cesspool. Plus me, I'm the white I'm the white one you can't see at the back. Oh my gosh. LOL, thumbs up. People are laughing about it because it is really funny. All of us together versus hate. Yeah. And this is the thing I wish Princess Diana had. She needed this. So let me go to another tweet. Okay, this one has 2 things that I want to talk about. Not really talk about, just read to you guys. The whole world say how hateful they are. Alright, so this is he's retweeting that. What sort of family does this? Opening show their hatefulness in the House of Lord. Can you imagine what they did behind the scene? Yeah, a lot. I think I've mentioned it somewhere in one of my videos. I did mention something like that. Wow, she tried. Meghan tries. And then you're gonna see, yeah, after this, let's get out of here. I like when he pushes his head on the side, like, we're getting out of here after this. See, that's the support Diana needed at that time, a supporting husband. She didn't have none of that. None of that. Alright, so here, okay. So they got lawyers to find out who talked to Omid about finding freedom. These people are like rabid dogs. I hope they accuse the wrong person and get sued. Alright, so Harry and Meghan said they didn't assist the author's blockbuster bio Finding Freedom. Mel on Sunday lawyer are reportedly reading it to decipher who did do the talking. Huh, interesting. How Finding Freedom could sink Meghan Markle's court case again. Well, that's their problem. Meghan and Harry said they didn't help Omid. Omid said he talked to about 100 people, so It's not Meghan and Harry's problem. How is that has to do with anything with the court? That's their problem.
No comment from Buckingham Palace on the book this morning. As for Meghan and Harry, one of their spokespeople said that they were not interviewed and did not contribute to Finding Freedom, that the book is based on the author's own experiences as members of the Royal Press Corps and their own independent reporting.
I don't know how it is in the U.S. I mean, not in the U.S. I don't know how it is in the U.K., but in the U.S., I think when a reporter, I think some reporters have gone to jail for that in the U.S. I can't think of any example, but I've seen some where a reporter does his reporting, and then he got information anonymously, and because they want to know who they talk to, and because the reporter had given whoever he or she had spoken to, it's how do you say that? He has given him his word or some sort of a confidential that he will not reveal who the person is. And at some point in court, when they asked the reporter who is that anonymous person, and the reporter I think take the fifth, and I don't know if he had, yeah, and then I think they put him to jail. Let me see. Let me see what we yeah, reporter that gone to jail for not revealing his source. Let me see if anything come up. Okay, all right, so here I think that had to do with, yeah, so Miller spent 85 days in jail for refusing to reveal that her source in the Plum affair was Scooter Billy. Later, she contributed to the conservative Fox News Channel and Newsmax and was a fellow at the conservative Manhattan Institute. There was another one. The reporters have to reveal their source. Let's see. Okay, if a journalist has promised, you see, sometimes when I read certain thing, it stays somewhere in my brain, but when I really need them, there are things when I really need them I can't really remember. So here, if a journalist has promised an informant that they will not disclose their identity, the journalist or their employer is not compellable to give evidence that will disclose the identity of the informant. Yeah. Can journalists promise anonymity of the source? Okay, what kind of law protect reporters from being forced to reveal their source? Okay, I didn't look for that, but it sounds interesting. Shield law. Okay. Okay. The shield law. Definition: a shield law is law that gives reporters protection against being forced to disclose confidential information or sources in state court. Oh. So for those who are outside of the U.S., there's state court and there's federal court. Federal court has to do with the and the judicial also. So these are federal, but the state court has to do with all the 50 states, like in New York and Florida, Pennsylvania, California. These are state courts. Okay. So there's two different things here. Okay, why do journalists argue that freedom of press requires that they protect confidential sources? Okay, you ask for one question and Google give you a whole bunch of other questions. I mean, yeah. Okay, why do journalists argue that freedom of the press requires that they protect confidential sources? They argue that breaches of confidentiality have a chilling effect and harm journalists' ability to do their jobs. Therefore, they assert it is in the public interest to grant reporters the right to refuse to reveal sources and confidential information. Okay. Now the UK. Let's see what they can do in the UK. Can journalists be forced to reveal sources in UK? One of the principles laid down by the NUJ's, I don't know what this is. I really don't know because that has to do with the UK. NUJ's Code of Conduct is that a journalist shall protect confidential sources of information. There are no exceptions. Any order for disclosure of sources will therefore force a journalist to consider where his primary duty lies. Okay, so it seems like the UK have almost the same kind of protection with the US. So no wonder why all those journalists, those newspapers in the UK always saying that from their source or whatever they get from some freaking source. So they abuse, many of them abuse this kind of thing. Just like in one of the videos where the lady, what is it? I think Omid was doing an interview, and the interviewer said, or the commentator said, what is it? Oh shit! I hope I could find that video.
Because you know as well as I do, when journalists talk about close friends and then make statements, what they actually mean is the people themselves. Because you know as well as I do, when journalists talk about close friends and then make statements, what they actually mean is the people themselves.
No, and I understand that there's this sort of desire to make this the next Andrew Morton book, and unfortunately there is no secret delivery of audio cassette recordings from Harry and Meghan or private diaries or anything like that. We really have spoken to the people close to them, who are their friends, who are the people that have worked for them past and present. Those include many palace aides as well themselves. And to also get balance, we spoke with those close to the Cambridges, the Prince of Wales, the Queen herself. And so that really gave a balanced overview of exactly what went wrong.
The anonymous source is you who answered something. That was really stupid. It's in one of my videos. Yeah. So they abuse that, it seems, because they have the law to protect them to not reveal who their sources are. Can journalists break the law? Let's see. Okay, even though the journalists are on good ethical ground, they still don't have a right to violate the law. Obviously, I mean, this makes sense. What state does not have a shield law? Let's see. Mississippi. Mississippi is like right in the deep south. Mississippi has no shield law, but does recognize a qualified privilege. There are no reported state cases dealing with reporters' privilege and confidential sources, so the extent to which Mississippi recognized the privilege is not clear. Okay, so this is why sometimes when I start reading things and I ask myself questions and I go on more than what I wanted to do. So yeah, all this little research was because of this. Alright, so I know that they could do their own research. Whoever wants to go to Daily Biz and say I did or I said this to Omid, that's their choice. But Omid doesn't have to reveal who his sources were. So that's that with, okay, I'm already 13 minutes, so I'm way, okay. I have a question. So when a white people tweet their opinion on Prince William and say he's well-known sleaze and adulterer, who F around on Kate? Do you attack a white people too? Oh my God. Let's see what she's talking about. In gossip circles, William being at best a bit of a sleaze is pretty well known. Posh gossipers are the best. Oh my God. Another reason the anti-Meghan press feels so unusually nasty is because they have notoriously giving Will a long leash for many years now. I'm trying to put one and one together. So according to her, the Twitter here, that tweet, it's okay for Will to be a sleaze, to be cheating. Okay, I can't make sense of. Okay, now I see why. She said, I have a question. So when the white people tweet their opinions on Prince William and say he's a well-known sleaze and adulterer, who F around on Kate, do you attack a white people too? Oh my God, the sense of these people. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is an affair. I haven't read the piece, but I know about the affair. Everyone knows about the affair, darling. Even us Jews, although admittedly I'm quite a past Jew, if such thing as okay, I can't make sense with this, so I cannot. I can't understand it. All right, what this Camilla Long and others are allowed to publish articles saying Harry needs to abandon his wife and son, and the royal family has no problem with that. Then they want to silence us for standing up for their BS. Oh my goodness. I don't know which video I mentioned. I think that's how the incest thing came all about. My incest video. You know, okay, I really don't, I'm trying not to go into this because it's just crazy to leave a wife and kid. It's okay for them. Oh my God. All right, what's going on here now? This one is the funniest of them all. If there's about how many 300 of response, but I'm gonna try to keep it to the minimum because it's so damn funny. I read some of them already. So here it says, reply to this tweet with reason why you love the royal family. I'll go first. They always strive to keep up with modern times, like having open marriages by engaging in extramarital sexual relationship. Big up to Prince Charles and Prince William. No shame, it's not a crime. Alright, someone goes on and say, I love the royal family because they colonize and loot my continent, rape and murder my ancestors. I love their association with sadists and how they run the world greatest Ponzi scheme, robbing the poor to feed their rich selves. Robin Hood will be so proud. Oh my God. The Queen always upholds tradition. HRH, Andrew keeps his military title and taxpayers funded home and security. Harry married to a biracial American and went against tradition, so she removed his HRH and his military title. Wow, best grandma. Well, someone responded to this tweet. Well, the rules were clear, honey. Who told him to bring in the mulatto? Sweetest caring man. I think he meant to mean man, not nan. I love the British royal family because they are a perfect psychological study of how you can brainwash people to exalt people who have done nothing to deserve it, even to the point of people paying for them. I love them I love them for having racist painting in their background when greeting the first black president of the United States and his wife. So thoughtful, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The really go to such length. I think meant they really go to such length. What's not to love? It's just so thoughtful. Alright, this one says, I think that will be okay. After this three, I'm done. I like the royal family because they're very family oriented. They support each other. You see, they sent out their mouthpieces to say they support Meghan and Harry, but the same mouthpiece is saying something different on Twitter. Friends say it is William who has moved to distance himself from the Sussexes, but although they do us outsiders appear to compete with one another regularly for public attention, insiders insist there is very much still a discipline and hierarchy to what they do. Oh my goodness. Nobody inside the royal family. Okay, okay, let's read this one. Is it or was the household not supportive? Okay, he responded, nobody inside the royal family supported their declaration of war against the British media. They thought the couple were mad to pick a fight. Oh, okay. No comment on this. I'll leave it as that. They really protect their own with such viciousness. I'm emotional. Because only in the royal family you can be a mistress and get the ultimate come up, becoming future queen consort, something all bedside bitches should aspire to. Oh my goodness. Inspiring. I love people who hold on their values. Did we saw the royal family ditching the values they are known for? Value like pedophilia, racism, adultery, money laundering, lack of talent, bad teeth, and hygiene. Early winkling. Oh my God. I love their consistency. Consistency is the key. Oh my God. All right, 20 minutes into this, there was something I was thinking. Oh my goodness, it is really ridiculous. I'm gonna try to let me stop now so I could do the other video about why I feel like Harry should be careful when he goes back to the UK. So he really needs to watch his back. Really needs to watch his back. That's what the thing I'll be talking about on the next video. Well, I don't know which one is gonna come first. The easiest that I could edit, that's the one that's coming first. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.